Hi everybody, this is Diane. I just finished a video showing things that I bought at the flea market, and I said that I would be back for a second video just for one final vendor. He was actually one of the first vendors that I went to, but I had to take all my stuff to my car before I could continue on shopping. So like I said in the other video, he has a lot of paper stuff and other things. He has a lot of stuff, and his prices are reasonable. When I see a lot of vintage paper that are stored very neatly and wrapped, contained in a plastic sleeve, and I know that they're going to be pricier than I want to use for a junk journal. But when they're in boxes and you have to paw through the boxes, you have a much better chance that you're going to get a good price on them. So he has a little of both. He has some on tables, which are still reasonably priced, but then he has boxes to paw through. And when he saw me, he said, "You've bought from me last week." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Diane." And I was like, "How do you remember that?" And he said, "Scrapbooking," which is close enough to junk journaling. And he said, "I actually set some things aside for you." So I picked out some of the things that he had set aside for me, but I had already been shopping and picked out a bunch of other stuff too. So let me just stop talking and show you what I have. This is one of the things he set aside. Encyclopedia of Natural History. It looks pretty old, and there's a monkey on the spine, some sort of a monkey, and a giraffe on the front. I don't know if I'll use this, but I liked it. It says 1888, and it's marked $20, but that wasn't his marking. It actually says 1887 in there, but it's very, very, very fragile, and it has a lot of like engraving type of pictures in it. So if anyone, I'm just going to put this out there, if anybody is interested in this book, first one who messages me on Etsy, not here on my YouTube, but go to my Etsy shop and leave a message. First one that asks for it, we'll work out a deal. This is a good find. It is a box, it says fine papers, it's onion skin paper. A full box of it. Fabulous. It says 100 sheets, and if there were any taken out, it wasn't very many. So that is a wonderful find. Very happy with that. Got some miscellaneous things here. Not even sure what all is in here. They're kind of torn up. This is the Empress Invisible Silk Fringe Nets. Every net guaranteed perfect with elastic, extra large size. I don't know what the net was for. I guess it's just an envelope that's falling apart that had the net in it. Was it a hair net? I don't know. This is something totally different. This is for baking powder. So, I don't know, but I like it. I didn't even remember putting this in my pile, but my prices were good, so it's okay. That's a red stamp. Pretty. I don't know what that is. It's in a different language. Some tickets, looks like German or something like that. So I think everything in here is Dutch or German. That's interesting. Oh, it's Dutch, Amsterdam. These are just some pages from a yearbook. I think he remembered that I bought a couple yearbooks from him, so he had set these aside for me. And I thought, I probably won't use that one, but I thought they'd be fun just folded into a journal. $19.51 looks like. And there's some advertisements. In memoriam, William Raymond Bolus, member of the class of 1915, born August 15th, 1893. Oh, so this is a really old yearbook. Interesting. And then this was fun. This was in the pile of stuff. It was a big box he had wanted me to look through. S.F. Myers and Company, Manufacturing Jewelers. Look at the typography on this. That is beautiful. Remember that no matter what you need, if it appertains to the jewelry trade, we have it. There are clocks and watches. Is this all clocks and watches? Oh, look at that. I think so. This whole book is clocks and watches. Beautiful. I love it. Then he just put stuff in this box as I was collecting things. So this is full of various things. This was marked $5. This was one of his things on the table. And I loved it. And I thought, well, I don't know what will happen to my prices if I add this to the top of the pile. But I did. And let me tell you, he charged me $30 for everything I'm showing you except for the last item, which is a collection of items. So $30 for everything that you're going to see, and that includes these things that we've already looked at. All of these things. So he didn't charge me $5 for that. This was part of the stuff he had set aside for me, and I made sure he knew that there was stuff stuck inside it. That's how it was when I found it. So I do like the book. Kresge's Catalog, 5 and 10 merchandise. The original parcel post, 5 and 10 cent store. This is a facsimile edition of the original 1913. And this was printed in 1975. So we do have the wonderful pictures from the catalog, but I think I'm more interested in the stuff that was stuck in the book. So let's take them out. I didn't even look to see what they were, because I liked the book anyway. And I think that's everything. All right. So this was this was all in the book. Thank you for your wedding gift. Oh, there's a little photograph in there. How cute. Mary Jane and Dante Bellator. That's a neat picture. This looks like some kind of a label or something. It's a trademark, it says. Chicago and, oh, Huey Lewis and the News. This is 2006, so that's not very old. Somebody had a fun concert. Saratoga, that's in New York. I went there to see Riverdance with my husband. It was a surprise trip that he took me on. Junior class banquet and prom, 1951. Sweet little love note in there. Ooh, is this picture corners? I like the envelope. Yep, it's got some in there. Oh my word, I love them. Oh my goodness. Red, white, and blue. Oh, And there's a lot in there. That is so perfect for journal coming up. Oh, I love that. What a nice surprise. There's a deer presented to Addie by his teacher, Minnie Barker, for good conduct, 1898. Presented to Addie Stays by his teacher for good lessons. An Easter wish for you. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Ooh, some Victorian things. The calling cards. Cherries. They're not bad. They're still attached. So these two are in really good condition. This one's a little rougher, but like part of the top of the bird's head is gone. But wow, those are nice. This is the International Sun-Earth Explorer. This is from 1980. Got some stamps in here. Postcard from Manor-Kill, New York, 1908. Glassine envelope in good shape, and this is some theater tickets stuck together. 1945. I wish I knew what they went to see. Doesn't say. That part's torn off. Young Israel, Young, I can't read that, club, membership dance, benefit dance. And another glassine envelope. Some old Christmas seals. They were torn out of a scrapbook or something, or off a package probably, because you can tell they were glued to something. Some stamps and Christmas seals. First prize Township School Contest, autumn of 1914. There's a little pin stuck in it, straight pin. Happy birthday to a girl I know. That is really pretty. Nice note written in there. It's tearing. This is from Grandma, to Janet from Grandma. How sweet. Put these in this envelope, try to protect them. Set these aside to go in a collection. Okay, let's see what else is in here. There's a Marilyn Monroe first day issue. Doesn't have a stamp, so it's just the envelope. I don't know if stamps were inside it. This was from 1995, and I think there are more of these. Membership in the National Association of Hosiery and Underwear Manufacturers. I don't know why I picked that up, but just interesting ephemera, I think. Strawberry Valley Farm, a great place to be. This was handwritten and then printed. You pick information. So they have a map here, or a chart of different produce that could be picked, and the schedule for availability of those items. A word from Jack Bailey. Would you like to be queen for a day? Then read these important suggestions. Isn't that cool? We're here to salute New York World's Fair as guest of Bohack Supermarkets. This is a TV channel. Queen for a day. I love this. Textile books. Just a little brochure of books you could buy. That must have been in a pile of something. These are tiny, tiny little photographs that look like postage stamps. the Blue Book textile directory. Oh, look at that. And these are Hotel Seneca, Rochester, New York. Unused postcards. No date. The Cap That Mother Made, Rand McNally book, and it is in good condition. 1967. Esther Friend. I like her illustrations. This is an ad or a booklet for the Perfection Oil Stoves and Ovens. Looks quite old, 30s maybe. 1927. Anna Elizabeth Wade, free tableware for Mrs. S. Wilson. It's from Anna Elizabeth Wade. Would any of your friends say no? So this kind of looks like Watkins products. I think it's for signing people up to go door to door and sell these products. You know, I love old envelopes and with printing on them like this. All right, are you ready for this? Trimz, T-R-I-M-Z decoration. And it is like a wallpaper border, I think. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So there are 3. And I think these are all the same. Unopened. Some dirt in there. 5 unopened. Gonna get rid of that box. Gorgeous. That was the first thing I found at his table. Rebel of the School by Mrs. Mead. I just thought that the cover was really neat on this one. Not in bad condition. Mrs. Mead was a very popular fiction writer for young ladies. I don't see a date. Sometimes the old books don't have dates in them. Nope, but it's early 1900s, I would say. Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ink blotters from 1934. The last thing in this box, a little pile, these 2 photographs, which I thought were super cute. Some more of these Hotel Seneca in Rochester, New York cards. So I've got a bunch of them. This is probably another Dutch, since the other thing was Dutch, or it could be Swiss or German. There's no Swiss language, but something on there made me think of Switzerland. Oh, Austria. Austria! It's a map. It's in good shape. Wonder how old it is. Picture looks old. There's the rest of the Marilyn Monroe. So I have 2 of these and 2 of that one. I'll probably put those in my shop. I'm not a Marilyn Monroe fan, but I didn't want to leave them there. I don't know, maybe I'll put them in a journal. And this is a hairnet package made of Invisitex. Oh, it's Invisitex, made of real human hair. I love that picture. Looks like it's from the 20s or early 30s. Well, that doesn't look natural, so maybe it's just for sleeping. It's in there. I didn't care if it was in there or not. I just wanted the envelope. Okay, we're still on the $30 stuff, including this. This is part of the $30 stuff. Looks like it's from the 1950s. Ooh. This can go in a journal that I'm making. This is an album in good condition. Very nice pictures. All right, it's from the 40s because it's, or at least from that era, because there's something about the war here. I love this picture. At the beach. A lot of pictures in there. And some loose pages. These are earlier, 1933. These are from a different album. They were just loose. These were in, well, so was that other album I just showed you. These were all in the pile of stuff that he wanted me to look at. 1934 wedding. This has some silver photo corners. Okay, so all of that was $30. And then he wanted 10 for this. So I gave him $40 for everything. And this is something that was put together out of these old magazine pages. From the, probably very early 1900s. I'll see if I can see a date, 1910. He said, it's really rough, but it's perfect for scrapbooking. I'm not going to look at all the pages, but look at all this cool stuff. You can bet when I get time, it's going to be a while before I get to it, but I'll be cutting these pages and putting together some ephemera bundles, advertising bundles. These great ads, so wonderful. They're not color, but the images were just so beautiful back then. Aren't they great? I know you can't see it all. Oh, look at that. Wow. And this is old enough, I could scan some of these images. Wow. these are gorgeous. So this was definitely worth $10. Oh, that's pretty. This is an advertisement for graduation bouquets. So she is a graduate. How pretty. So this is really going to be fun to go through. I'll just take a section at a time and cut into it. I'm not going to try to do it all at once because there's a lot there and I'll get tired and overwhelmed. But I might even start on it tonight if I have time, because yeah, I'm anxious to get this cut up and sorted out. But it'll take me a while, like I said. I have a lot of other things I need to do also. So that's it. 2 videos for today's haul. I hope you saw the other video from yesterday. I'm thinking they're gonna upload 2 days in a row, but I could put a video in between them. Not sure yet. I don't want this to get damaged more. I'm going to take this and deal with that before it gets hurt more. I am so thrilled with this haul, especially that one vendor. I don't even know his name. He is he's older, very thin, gray hair, beard, but very quiet, soft-spoken, gentle manner. Very, very kind man, and I am going to love checking out his stuff whenever I go to the flea market. So what was your favorite from this part of the haul? I love the photo album and this big book and these and lots of other stuff. I loved it all. Thank you so much. Oh, the rice paper too. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this long haul, and come on back and see what I'm going to do with some of these things and see what items end up going in my shop. I don't take orders except for that one book I said. If you're interested in that book with the giraffe on the front, you can let me know. That was from the other video. I'll show you that right here. So if somebody's interested in that, don't let me know here on my YouTube. It's harder for me to keep track of comments on YouTube. Come to my Etsy shop and leave me a comment if you're interested in this book. Other than that, I don't take orders. I just ask you to keep an eye on my shop and my videos, because I always let you know when I put new things in the shop. So you can tell me that you're interested in something, but just to let me know that there is interest in these things, but I don't put together orders. So I will see you in the next video, and I hope you're having a creative day. Bye.